Hi everybody, my name is Casey. Welcome to my channel to those of you who are new, and welcome back if you've been here before. I'm so excited to talk about this topic today. I swear, I love Cole Porter, and so today we're going to kind of dive into the music and of anything goes. So ultimately, we have talked before about parts of the songbook, but it's also important to, let's talk through some key musicals, right? Like, so many of them were so influential and important. And let's be real, even though they're almost 100 years old, every time I dive into something from the songbook, I feel like there's something new to learn. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at Cole Porter's musical, Anything Goes. So Anything Goes is a classic musical with music and lyrics by Cole Porter. He was kind of cool that way, where he did both. And not everyone did at the time. Ultimately, the show premiered in 1934 and has since become one of the most beloved and frequently performed musicals in the history of American theater. So, what even is this musical, right? What happened? So, Anything Goes is a classic musical set aboard the ocean liner SS American. The story revolves around the antics that ensue with these passengers that were on this transatlantic voyage. So the central plot is the love story between Billy Crocker, a young Wall Street broker, and Hope Harcourt, an engaged debutante. Complicating matters is Moonface Martin, this lovable gangster on the run, and his sidekick Bonnie. The narrative is filled with mistaken identities, romantic entanglements, and a whole bunch of really funny escapades. But it's all set against the backdrop of Cole Porter's timeless and phenomenally witty lyrics and melodies. Of course, speaking of Porter's lyrics and melodies, Anything Goes features timeless and memorable score, honestly including some of Cole Porter's most famous works. Obviously, the title song, Anything Goes, I Get a Kick Out of You, Blow, Gabriel, Blow, and You're the Top. Although a lot of these songs were noteworthy and have enduring popularity, You're the Top is one of the ones I find most interesting. I was researching for some of these videos, and I found it so interesting that apparently at the time it first came out, there were hundreds upon hundreds of parodies of this song. It was like if Saturday Night Live was just going to parody something from a musical, but do it in an ongoing sketch. It was kind of like that. And so people would keep rewriting these lyrics again and again and applying it to new situations. And part of the reason that it worked so well is the way the lyrics were structured. Honestly, the original tune had this brilliant blend of high and lowbrow references, like the Mona Lisa versus Ovaltine. It's so great. And it's so interesting because the lyrics seem so timeless and yet so specific to the time at the same time. It's absolutely fascinating. Ultimately, Anything Goes has also had numerous revivals. Specifically, there is a notable one in 1987 starring Patti LuPone, and a Tony Award-winning one in 2011 starring Sutton Foster. The 2011 production, directed by Kathleen Marshall, received major critical acclaim for its energetic performances and lively choreography. But also, let's be real, if Sutton Foster was in it, how could it not? Anything Goes isn't just this delightful, laughable, little light show. It also contains elements of social commentary. First off, again, it was released during the Great Depression, and so it had massive elements of escapism to really help distract the population from everything that was happening in the world. There was additional social commentary beyond that, though. The entire musical was a satire of different social classes and really highlighted interactions from characters from different backgrounds. The juxtaposition of aristocrats and businessmen and criminals all aboard the same ship really allowed for this comedic commentary on social hierarchies and class distinctions. So, and speaking of class hierarchies, another really interesting piece of social commentary in this musical is the romantic entanglements between different classes. Like the romance again between Billy Crocker, who is a businessman, and Hope Harcourt, who was a debutante. It provides this amazing platform for commentary on societal expectations and norms surrounding love, relationships, the whole shebang. The show challenges conventions of the time with wit and a playful approach to the romances. Anything Goes features an interesting commentary and critique of the prohibition as well. It does this by having characters engage in prohibition-related activities, which, again, was normal for the time. The musical was released during the Prohibition. But how it portrays the characters disregarding the laws surrounding alcohol provides a fascinating but light-hearted commentary on social attitudes towards the substance. There was also really interesting commentary on gender roles and empowerment. So, Reno Sweeney, a nightclub singer played by Ethel Merman in the original production, represents a more empowered and independent female character than you typically saw at the time. Her bold and confident personality completely challenges traditional gender roles and what was considered acceptable at that point in history. The musical Anything Goes has a massive, massive legacy, and its enduring popularity is really thanks to its witty, sophisticated lyrics and catchy melodies, as well as its timeless quality of humor. Ultimately, it remains a favorite for both classical musical theater enthusiasts and contemporary audiences. Anything Goes also had a major cultural impact. The song itself, Anything Goes, has been covered and recorded time and time again by lots of artists across different genres, again further solidifying its place in popular culture. But the impact extends beyond the stage, influencing films, television, and various adaptations. Anything Goes features Cole Porter's genius in crafting musicals that combine romance, humor, and social commentary at once. The timeless appeal of its songs and enduring charm of the musical continue to make it a staple in the musical theater world. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I really enjoyed talking about Cole Porter's musical Anything Goes, and I find the music to be so much fun. Hopefully you also learned something and found it interesting too. If so, please do hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and have a great rest of your day.